Okay, Brenden, so the machine's pretty much done. I cleaned it in and out, dusted all the stuff inside of it, replaced all the capacitors, put new capacitors, put a new 7805. Currently I have it connected to RGB. It's going through my SCART to HDMI converter, which is here. I don't hook it up to my XRGB Mini because it's a pain in the butt to get the cable, but anyhow, it's working properly. Now I went ahead and I connected all the cables, or not all the cables, but all the pins from the Super Nintendo multi-out. So you have the power LED, you have all the cables that go to like for instance S-Video, you have the C-Sync, you have the RGB, and then you have the video straight from the board with the audio that's combined from the CPU. So it's going back, so kind of routed the wires through the side there, coming to the back. This port was I guess kind of rusted, so I went ahead and cleaned it up a bit for you. Cleaned the pins, cleaned all the board itself, all the dust and everything out of it. So it seems working properly. I had it working for about almost close to 4 hours, I guess. So it hasn't had any issues. Like I said, currently I have it connected to RGB. When I connected the cable to the back panel, it seemed kind of hard to go in there. Not sure it's because of my cable or probably because of the 3D back panel. But as long as you have a good cable, you should be good. So if you turn it off, you turn it on, you notice it says SCART RGB. It's kind of hard to see, but let me try again. Off, on, you'll see SCART RGB. So I also have the S-Video cable somewhere. I'm not sure if I have that plugged in, but I've tested that. That seems to be working properly. I tested on the this other TV I have over here, so that's working properly. Yeah, the only thing, like I said, I had a question on was the screws in the bottom. Now sometimes, like I was saying in the email message I sent you, sometimes the board itself will shift. There's some people that will put like stuff to keep it pressed down, and I really don't like to do that because this thing does get a bit warm, and if you put stuff on it, unless it's kind of metal, and if it's like a metal thing, then it might help, but if it's like a cushiony type of plastic stuff, it might make it warm up a bit more. So the last time I had the person, I said just open it up and push it down a bit, and he didn't have a security bit, so he shipped it back to me, and basically I just pressed it down and I put some stuff on top of it, which is, you know, like a little cushiony, and send it back to him with regular screws. And as soon as he got it, he just took the cushion off, put it back on, and turned it on. Everything worked fine. So that only happened once. Let me send a screw there. I'll put one screw there. So everything seems to be working properly, and I'm going to go ahead and get this shipped out today, and you should be all good. And like I said, it's RGB, C-Sync, and S-Video, and regular composite video out of it. Okay, let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.